Welcome to Client-Centered Hypnotherapy 100 Intensive. Your future as a hypnotherapist begins here. This is kind of a little picture thing of what people think of hypnosis, things people doing your quackery, this or that. I think down here that I'm the wizard doing all kinds of things. But what I'm really doing is sitting in a chair with a client, talking to them, helping them to get to their subconscious mind and finding out what it is that's been causing their issue. So this is Aldebaran Hypnotherapy and Healing Arts. I've been doing hypnosis for over 22 years, been a speaker at major conventions. I'm a published author. I have a number of books already published. I was an award-winning teacher through a 2-year school. I've been teaching for several years through Puget Sound Community College. I'm a Reiki master. I'm a Temple of Divinity instructor. I'm also a community health worker, and I served as the mentor director for the International Medical and Dental Hypnotherapy Association for 5 years. So I've been doing this for a while, and my passion really is hypnotherapy and teaching. So this is a 100-hour intensive course with 3 different sections. So section 1 is 50 hours of live online training via Zoom. And I try and give you as many slideshows and things as I can to help you to see and understand everything about hypnosis. And then there's an outside part of this, which is going to be a reading section so you can read and absorb other material. Books I recommend are The Art of Hypnosis by Roy Hunter, The Art of Hypnotherapy by Roy Hunter, and Hypnotherapy by Dave Ellman. But you can choose whatever other books feel right for you. And then section 3 is, I believe that we really need to have practice. Practice is one of the most important things. So I want you to do about 25 practice sessions. And that means it can be inductions, regressions, deepeners, any number of different things. And you'll track all that and you'll hand that in and you'll receive a very nice certificate. So why should you take this course? Well, there's so many reasons. You can launch a new career, change things for people forever. If you enjoy helping people, this is really a good course for you because hypnosis is all about helping people. If you want some really in-depth training, I give you some of the best in-depth training that you can find. If you want a career that you can do for your entire life, nobody's ever going to finish doing hypnotherapy because people will always have things that need to be taken care of. And if you want to have a nice, successful career, this is a good place for you. The studies have shown that the average salary for a hypnotherapist is about $75,000 a year, and that's the average. So how would you succeed in a hypnotherapy class? Of course, you pay attention, you're present and involved, and not thinking about lots of other things. You're watching carefully because sometimes I'm making little moves and doing things that will be important later. And so I will talk with those. I'd like to have you interact and share information with each other as you're going along. You've learned something and it's like, oh, I had an epiphany about it. And then I want you to practice, practice, practice. Lots of practice makes you feel very, very comfortable. And then feel free to ask me anytime for help. Sometimes we can do some outside stuff. Sometimes we'll do things right in class. So the origin of this class started back in the 80s with Charles Tebbetts. And Charles Tebbetts is actually known to be the father of client-centered hypnotherapy. Prior to that, hypnotherapy was very authoritative. Sit down, cross your legs, uncross your legs, put your hands here. It was very authoritative. But he said, wait a minute, we should take into consideration the client more than us. as hypnotherapists. And if you want to know how important he was, if you go to the National Guild of Hypnotists convention, their highest award that they hand out in their banquets is the Charles Tebbets Award. And Charles Tebbets passed all of his course down to Roy Hunter. And Roy Hunter practiced teaching this for a number of years. And I studied with Roy Hunter and did for a long time. And Roy and I and my wife, who's also a hypnotherapist, worked together. And then Roy started traveling around just working with parts therapy and parts integration. And my wife and I took over the course and have been teaching it for many years now. This course is recognized by the National Guild of Hypnotists, and that's the largest major organization in the world for hypnosis. So why would you want to do hypnotherapy? What hypnosis? Well, I always say hypnosis is the best kept secret because people really have no idea about all of the possibilities that hypnosis can help with. Some of the major things that we work with is weight reduction. With half of the United States being overweight, we have some people that we can work with. Smoking, stress, pain, all kinds of things, fibromyalgia. There's just so many different things. Anywhere where someone is struggling, we can usually help them with hypnosis. So here's what you'll be learning in class. All about the history of hypnosis, what it is, what it isn't. Then you go through consultations and you'll get a free script book and you'll get videos along the way. And then you're going to be learning the basics of hypnosis, how to put someone into hypnosis using an induction and then deepening them deeper and deeper. And sometimes people don't believe that they're in hypnosis. So we offer them something called a convincer so that they go, oh, wow, I really am in hypnosis. And then we go through setting up their peaceful, safe place. So they're there, and we'll do practice sessions. So you'll be learning this so you can feel very confident in doing your practice. And then we move on into the hypnotherapy portion, and that's the steps to changing people and helping them. And one of those is called the rewards approach. If you were a smoker and you came in, I would start asking you some questions about when you're no longer a smoker, what kind of rewards do you think you'd be enjoying? Oh, you'd be saving money. You'll be not worried about getting sick. You'll be breathing easier. Teeth and gums will be better. No more of that stinky smell on you. All kinds of things. So we start going through the client-centered techniques. And then we'll teach you about the 4 cornerstones of hypnotherapy: discovering where the issue is, releasing it, and then doing some subconscious relearning. And then we finish always with suggestions and imagery. Too many places, all they do is they give you some scripts and you read scripts. I will give you some scripts as well, but I kind of think of scripts as training wheels. You use them for a little while, and then you're going to become confident and competent, and you're going to be able to do hypnosis anywhere, sitting on a park bench with somebody that needs it right there if you have to. So it's very, very powerful. And then we go something called rapid change techniques. I'm going to teach you about how to use script writing to write your own personal scripts for people. And I'll teach you about power words, because power words are so important that if you use power words, that means that you're going to be able to write even better scripts. And then I'll teach you how to do your own professional recordings with a minimal amount of equipment, using some very easy software. Then we'll go through the 5 phases of regression. I'll also teach you what we don't want to do is we don't want to go in and implant false memories in somebody's mind where we've done something the wrong way. And then I'll teach you how and when to take care of what's called an abreaction. And abreaction is when we get to the core cause, sometimes it's a very powerful, strong, abnormal reaction. And we'll show you exactly how to take care of that, minimizing any kind of discomfort to the client. And then we'll go through peak performance, how to build self-esteem for people. We do something called the winner's circle. And then a very important technique for any kind of habit control that Roy Hunter's been teaching all over the world is called parts integration. And it's a 14-step process. And I'm going to teach you parts. And if you take Roy's 14-step parts, it will cost you more than this entire course just for parts integration. And then we'll work with parts and regression therapy together. I'll teach you how to work with children, and I'll give you pain management. I'll show you how you can help people to let go of acute pain or chronic pain. And then we're going to start thinking about planning your business and reviewing how your business is going to grow and how you're going to be successful. And then beyond all this, client-centered hypnotherapy 100 intensive. If I have referrals, I'm in a little city, Cosmopolis, but people call me from all over. If you're willing to take referrals, I will send referrals to you. Sometimes I have sharing meetings with a lot of people that have already graduated. I always believe that after you graduated from my courses, you're always welcome to sit in on the course again to review. And you can also we have sharing meetings. And then after this class is done, sometimes I offer other classes, seminars, different things that will do that. And then I will have some review sessions. Anytime somebody wants to review something, we'll get together and I do review sessions. So if you have any questions about this course, I have the next course is starting very soon. You can go online to CCH100.com, CCH100.com, and that'll take you to our website. You'll always be able to find what courses are coming up next and what type of course, whether you want a 10-day course or a 6-week course, all of them with 50 hours online, whichever is more convenient for you. And if you have any more questions, rzukowski.cht@gmail.com or simply call 253-223-9332, and I'll answer any of your questions for you. I look forward to seeing you in class.